All right, this is a video review for a new little 3D printed thing that I whipped up just the last couple of days. This is designed by MBBReviews on Twitter, and the files are available on Cults 3D, and I'll put a link to them down there in the video description, so check that out. I'll also send a link to their Ko-fi account, so if you want to if you enjoy the design and just want to give them a tip, hey, great. Like I feel like there's a lot of really creative people doing a lot of really neat work designing things for 3D printers, and I think they all deserve credit and they all deserve support because they're getting us some cool stuff like this. This was actually a very easy print. It printed in a few pieces, but you can see there's orange. It's a very it's a nice size matrix, and of course with a 3D printer you can scale it up however you wish. But what's neat about this one is that it has a really cool mechanism to allow it to open. And not just open, but look like the orb is floating there in the middle of the matrix. So aside from just being a really nice, nicely designed matrix, this is the cool little additional function. It's got the little plug down here, the orange core. And the way it works is, one, you can see it's a false back. It's got a little sliding mechanism there, and it might be nice at some point to make some sort of cover that you could print in the same color as the front orb, just to kind of complete the illusion from the back, because you can see how the little pieces slide into the center. But what's neat about it is the front half of the core here prints in two separate pieces. The back half of the core and the interior bit that holds the orb prints face down and prints as one piece. You just print it, and when it's done, it can automatically move on its own. And then the handles print as one solid piece. The core prints as a solid piece, and you just put it in this little single piece, and you just put it all together. It's a quick print. It's a hassle-free print. Like, I didn't feel like I had to babysit it at all. And the end result is really neat. And I love the fact that, like, even though you can see this is only about maybe a little over half of the actual full orb inside here. From the front, the way the shadows and light play, it looks like that whole orb, the whole orb exists and is floating in there. You can kind of see the support struts for the side, but that's a very minor complaint for something that is this cool. And if you don't like the sliding bits, you can just glue it shut and have a nice replica matrix on your desk. So yeah, I'm really happy with it. Here is a quick comparison with, do I have the battery here? Oh, let me see if I can find the battery for this thing real quick, because I thought I brought it out here. There it is. So yeah, this was one I got from Epically Geeky, and it came as a kit. This is also 3D printed, and it came with the handles, the core, this little piece, which is a glow-in-the-dark plastic, which is cool. And then the orange pieces, and this orange cap, and you assembled it yourself. Now, the advantage of this one is I like that it comes with a little hook built in to hang around a chain. But you can see it and this is a nice little replica matrix as well. I just like this one a little better because this one, so you can see it's a little bit more open. It doesn't connect all the way through here, but it does have a little LED that goes in there, and you can drop a little CR2032 battery in there. There we go, and it lights up, and it actually glows. The LED's right there in the center, but it does kind of when it's not under bright video review lights, it does actually uniform. I mean, again, it's bright in the center, but it does kind of light up a little bit more uniformly. So that's a nice little matrix that's been on my desk for a while. I think it may get replaced with this one, and I think there's this. The other thing too here is this cap of the core itself. It tabs in, but it itself is hollow. So there probably is a way that you could you have to avoid the supports for this, but you might be able to put a little hole, you drill a little hole through here for a button that would allow, and put like a little LED kit inside here that would allow this core to light up. I think that it might even be possible, depending on how, well, no, maybe not. Depending on, I was thinking maybe you could run a wire to like a pressure switch, so like when you open it up, it lit up. But that require a little more work. But the option is there, I guess. Or maybe if you came from this side, if you built a little cap for the back here and hit it in that. I'm brainstorming some ideas on how to make this light up. But as it is, even without lighting up, this is it's really clean. It looks cartoony. It's a nice, solid replica of the Matrix. And thanks to Chris for designing it. So again, if you want to get the files for yourself, link right down there. If you want to tip them and support the effort, again, there's a link right down there below. MBBReviews on Twitter. Again, the link right where you expect to find it, with all the others right down below. But a really, really wonderful replica matrix. It's got just the right amount of heft to it. It just feels great. I've been having fun just having it around. And I don't have a stand for it yet. I have an improvised stand from something else, from a failed print that was going to be a painter's pyramid. So I've kind of got an improvised stand. But all in all, this is a really nice piece, and I'm happy to have it.